Good morning, good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about, we got the next lesson in 200 ways to shift your thinking. Today we're going to talk about a common one that's common among both sexes, men and women, and everybody else basically in between. Let's talk about gossiping. We all, at one time or the other, do it. We all talk about stuff, especially in small towns, word gets around real quick, like he did this, she did this, whatever did this. And a lot of times it backfires, and eventually the person might find out, from someone, one of their close friends, and then something happens at work or whatever, and then, they get mad and angry and might start a fight, might do some legal action, might do whatever. So, all in all, it's considered gossiping, backstabbing in a way. And you also consider gossiping, very bad. Yeah, we all like to talk about people behind their backs, in all honesty. I've done it in the past. Try not to do it hardly at all anymore, but we all have probably done it once or twice in the past. There's no doubt about it, I'm sure. Is it a good thing to do? Definitely not, But in this world environment, we all do it. We all want to say, he did this, she did this, they did this, what's going on in this world. We're all, to a certain extent, at times, nosy. We all want to know what's going on. We all want to listen to the police scanner or watch different news channels or whatever it might be, the newspapers, or go to the barber shops or salons or whatever to find out the latest, like who caught the virus, or who caught this, who caught that, who caught whatever, or who bought whatever's going on in that person's life. Why that person is rich, why that person is poor now, why that person did that to his or her husband or wife or dog, kids, whatever, animal, whatever it might be. But we all, like I said, we all have done it. Do I condone it? No. Will I do it again? Most likely. Do I wish I would stop it? Yeah, I'm going to do my best to stop it. But let's be honest, it's hard to do. We got to think before we say words to other people, because we don't want other people to say words about bad things about us behind our back, or say that person talks about another person behind their back. So he'll probably say something behind my back, and it goes down there, and things trickle downhill, or things go uphill, or whatever hill you want to go to, or whatever mountain you want to climb, or whatever you want to do it. So all in all, gossiping is not good in general. So let's get straight to the book. If we gossiped about ourselves for a week, we might never gossip again. What? Gossip. Sometimes it's just plain fun to rip on someone. That is, until the words actually come out of our mouths and we feel the shame and guilt of the indulgence. The temptation to gossip is only surpassed by the inventory of material there is to work with. Through our social circles and abundance of media distribution channels, there are endless opportunities to engage in gossip. Yeah, social media. Forgot to say that one. Gossip that breeds some nothing but eternal conflict and indifference to others. What a poor reflection of our personal brand. The dictionary definition of gossip is spreading rumors or opinions of someone's personal affairs, usually without their knowledge or all the facts. A lot of times people on news episodes or even in real life say something without getting all the facts, and then when they find out the real truth, they have to backtrack and retract their statement or whatever it might be. But in straight terms, gossip takes on a whole new meaning that should motivate us to never speak ill of someone again, ever. In the practical sense, gossip is speaking about others in terms of hopelessness, pessimism, and indifference simply because of our limiting belief that people can't change. Sharing about others without any real discernment of what is going on in their lives. Going back to that thing about people can't change, we can't change what people are. We can give advice, we can make we can try to make them, but we want to try. We're more than likely trying to make them improve to make something them to look like us, or not look like us, but act or seem like us. But in all honesty, God created us all different. So let's be honest with you. They might change temporarily, but in all honesty, they might not change permanently. Proclaiming others' failures for the sake of edifying your own perceived position or success. Yeah, a lot of times we downplay others because to make us feel better about ourselves, even though ourselves have failed a lot or downplayed a lot. Like Edison, he failed over 1,000 times and all that stuff, and he finally got that light bulb right finally. But he said, 1,000 mistakes make it better. Arrogantly denying our own brand of screwed up by which we entertain is ridiculous sense of self-righteousness and setting a poor example to others, no matter how artful and clandestine we think we are when doing it. When we gossip, it accurately reflects our social status and the condition of our hearts more than we think. It says something about us that is much more despicable than anything we could say of another is toxic waste to social circumstance. Today, replace gossip with words that bring life, not strife. Am I one to make light of others' troubles? When gossip reveals itself, do I add fuel to the fire or do I put the fire out? Well, like I said, a lot of times maybe we should talk to that person individually rather than necessarily within a group. Because when we talk to a person within a group, that person sometimes gets attacked mentally, emotionally, sometimes physically, hopefully not physically, or emotionally, or mentally, for that matter, either. But, they get basically thrown to the wolves, as you could say. So, it's better to talk on a one-on-one level to that person, how you feel or whatever. Talk to that person to his or her face rather than to his or her back, as they say. Because eventually it'll probably get back to that person, all in all. So try to stop gossiping, which is something that's very hard for all of us to do, and because I'm sure once or twice back in the days before all the reality shows and all that stuff and all the social media came out, and when we were in the magazines and all that stuff, all those magazines out there, National Enquirer, The Globe, all those other ones out there that talked about rumors or whatever. Were they all true? No. They were a lot to make people buy the magazines, but some of them might have been a little bit true, but they were all to make money and to get people's attention to buy the magazine. So that's all for now. I'll see you on the next Wednesday for this next lesson for this book, and take care, like, subscribe to Witty or Wise, Witty, and Wacky Will. I'll get it right one of these days. And see you guys later. God bless you all. Bye.